Meeting to order, please. If you don't mind, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and the prayer by John Barber, please.
Other way.
Roll after.
Let's bow our heads. Heavenly Father, we come before you this evening, and we do ask, Lord, for your blessing upon this meeting. Pray that you would give wisdom to our leaders, Lord, that they might guide and direct this city. We thank you, Lord, for just watching over us all, especially our first responders and our electric department and all those who care for our safety. Lord, we do thank you for all these things in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
So moved. Call it
We got to call the roll. We've got to call the roll to convene the meeting first.
So please call the roll. Thank you, Diane.
Ross?
Here.
Hamilton?
Here.
Taylor? Here. Robinson?
Here.
Baxter?
Here.
Harris?
Here.
Insulaco?
Here.
Height?
Height's absent.
He's
Oh, I'm
just off that night.
I'll express that.
A quorum is present.
So we're going to go to special call, Diane, is that correct?
A quorum is present, so now we're ready for the minutes.
All right, anybody want to approve the minutes, please?
So moved.
Second. Motion second.
Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Taylor?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Insulaco?
Yes.
One communication.
Please. On
Move to
communication.
accept and file.
Thank you.
Second.
Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Taylor?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Insulaco?
Yes.
If you don't mind, let's go on a special call. If you'll read it, then I'll call convene a public hearing, please.
This be from an email sent from City Attorney Amy Fields dated August 21st, 2024. To the honorable members of the North Rock City Council, the purpose of this email is to advise you that Mayor Hartwick has called a special meeting of the North Rock City Council at 6:05 p.m. on Monday, August 26, 2024 at City Hall Council Chambers, North Little Rock, Arkansas. The following will be on the agenda: R-2465, accepting the annexation of property to the City of North Little Rock Municipal Properties Multi-Purpose Improvement District number 38, the Porches at Rockwater Project.
Thank you.
Sponsored Terry Hartwick.
With that, I'm going to convene a public hearing. Those wishing to speak, huh?
Well, now he needs to actually read it by title.
You do? All right, go ahead and read by title, please.
O-2465, Mayor Hartwick.
Please.
An ordinance accepting the annexation of property to the City of North Little Rock Municipal Properties Owner Multi-Purpose Improvement District number 38, the Porches at Rockwater Project, declaring emergency, first reading.
Now I'll convene a public hearing. Those wishing to speak for or against this on O-2465, please come to the microphone. With those wishing to speak for or against, please come forward. Seeing none, I'll adjourn the public hearing, please.
Need a motion to suspend the readings?
Move to suspend the readings.
Second.
Motion second.
Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Taylor?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Insulaco?
Yes.
Motion to adopt.
Motion to adopt.
Second.
All right. Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Taylor?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Insulaco?
Yes.
On the emergency, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Taylor?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Insulaco?
Yes.
Thank y'all very much. I appreciate it. With that, let's go to presentations. And with that, if you don't mind, Leslie, are you here, please? Come forward. I asked her to come tonight, if you don't mind. She's got the upcoming event sponsor for the Akansa group. So you're up, Leslie, please. Identify yourself, please, ma'am.
All right, with our first slide up here in just a moment.
Leslie, tell them who you are again.
Yes, sir. First, I want to thank you, Mayor Hartwick, and the esteemed council members and others that are here this evening for allowing me the opportunity to be here. I appreciate it. I'm Leslie Golden, the director of Akansa Arts Festival of the South. Our home is at Akansa Gallery, which is just down the street, where I also help to administer the Argenta Arts District's Third Friday Art Walk. I know that people are moving Earth, Wind, and Fire tonight in order to go on with their evening, so I'll try to talk quickly. Next month, on the 5th of September, we open a 3-week run of the 9th annual Akansa Arts Festival of the South. As some of you know, 10 years ago when our nonprofit was founded, we determined to share the arts with all of our neighbors on both sides of the river. So I'm pleased to share with you tonight our lineup for next month. We'll focus on the events held in North Little Rock, of course, but we also have performances in Little Rock. And I hope that you all, everyone, will do their best to come and see our various shows. First, I'd like to say that our artists from across Arkansas, the region, across the United States, and even this year from Australia, will all lodge at Wyndham Riverfront. And I guess I don't have to tell you probably that the majority of those artists will also have their post-performance meals in our fabulous restaurants downtown and across the city. So if we can get started with the next slide, I would like to show you very quickly the signature art for 2024. So Jeff, if you want to pop that up there, it's called Soul's Serenade. It is, there we go, it's created by Vermarie de Poyster, who is a North Little Rock resident. And I love that she really captured the passion and the dedication to the arts here in this painting. If you'd like to see it in person, come on down to Akansa Gallery. We'd love to see you. And then with the next slide, our first night on September 5th, we celebrate our 10th birthday with the Big Damn Horns. If you live in Little Rock, in North Little Rock or Central Arkansas, then you know who these performers are. They are a great deal of fun and the perfect way to celebrate Akansa's 10th birthday. That'll be over at the Rail Yard. Come see us. Those tickets are only $15. All of our tickets are either free and very low priced, no higher than $35. We want to be able to provide free events as well as low cost tickets so that truly we can engage the entire community. The next show and the next slide would be the Heart Collectors. These are our friends from Australia. Now, when you see them, they're going to be in bright bohemian clothing. I think they wear it 24/7. But you'll see them here in North Little Rock. They actually perform at the Studio Theater at Sweet House over in Little Rock on Friday the 6th. And then, of course, the next day in the next slide, we have Family Arts Day. Akansa is working in partnership with University of Arkansas Pulaski Technical College to present Family Arts Day. We'll have lots of hands-on activities for children and families down at the Argenta Plaza. And then at noon on that day, we will have a performance out of Missouri called Buckets and Boards. These guys are hysterical. They can perform percussion on just about anything. They are coming here from Branson, and they're a lot of fun. And then, yes, Jeff, moving on to Cello Stories that evening at the Arkansas Museum of Fine Arts, an institution that, another institution all of us can be proud of in Central Arkansas. The woman that you see there, Mary, has performed 21 shows on Broadway as a cellist. And she has lots of interesting stories, some of which she will share with us during that performance on Saturday, the 7th of September. And of course, she'll be playing her cello and she's bringing her pianist with her. And so we're looking forward to that. And then we hop on over to Monday, September 9th with bassist John Hebert. He's performing here in Argenta at the Joint. If you've ever been there, you know you have to get tickets early. It sells out quickly because it's such limited seating. John is renowned across the United States for his instrumentations and very high level of performance. So come on out and see John. And then the next night, over on the Little Rock side, we'll have Second Friday Art Night. And then we have a performance. Oh, thank you very much, keeping me on track. Actually, the next night is a Wednesday. And that's September 11th. The Sunshine Boys runs the 11th through the 21st. at Act 2. It's going to be a hysterical show. If you like Neil Simon, even if you don't like Neil Simon, you'll love the show. The two lead characters are really fabulous, and we are so pleased to be working with Argenta Contemporary Theater to produce that show. And then moving on to the 12th is Triplicity. And these three gentlemen are stars in their own right as guitarists. Sometimes when you get three instrumentalists together like this, they compete. Not these guys. They are an amazing trio. And again, this show is in North Little Rock at the Joint on Thursday, September 12th. Potluck and Poison Ivy is our promotional partner for this performance. And then moving on, there we are. I'm really excited about the other Mozart. I'm not surprised I jumped ahead. The other Mozart is about Amadeus's sister. She was a little bit older, a prodigy in her own right, but because she was a woman, once she began to emerge into adulthood.
Is that a dress?
That is the costume. That is her costume and the scenery.
Wow.
Yes, and that is an 18-foot petticoat, and you have to come see the show because all kinds of things come in and out of that petticoat.
Okay.
It's a magnificent show. Then the next night, I cannot wait for this performance. Gangsta Grass is absolutely fabulous. These guys bring rap and hip hop together with bluegrass in a way that you cannot even imagine until you hear it. And if you're ever feeling down, just turn on some Gangsta Grass. This is a free performance. It is in the parking lot across from a Kansas Gallery. It is in conjunction with Dogtown Throwdown. So Gangsta Grass is the headliner group. They're from all across the United States, but they call New York home. And I promise you, they are worth every dime of support and every minute of your time. They're spectacular and a great opportunity to bring the entire community together. And then moving on, we have, again, in Argenta at the Joint, Tennessee Rising, the Dawn of Tennessee Williams. This is another one-performer show, very intimate experience. Get to hear about Tennessee Williams in his early years before the Glass Menagerie, and he became such a popular playwright, one of America's best playwrights. So very interesting production there. And then the next night, one of my favorite events every month is Third Friday Art Walk. That is, of course, free, and with the entertainment district, people are able to go from venue to venue and see a lot of new artists, including Sergio Valdivia, which will be, he'll be have an installation at a Kansas Gallery. So that is always a great event. And then also that evening, with the next slide, we have a great duo, Ryan and Ryan. This is, I don't know if you can tell, it's a father-son duo, and they will have Class A Steinway pianos. They're phenomenal. They play a wide, diverse amount of music. So everything from pop to concertos to everything in between. They are beautiful people, really nice and great entertainers. Barron was one of the favorites of the 2017 season, so when we realized he was touring with his dad, we wanted to bring both of them in. And then the next day, we're helping to support the entertainment for the Hispanic Heritage Festival. Again, that's another free event. It will happen from 4 to 7 p.m. on Saturday, the 21st. And that closes out what we call #Akansa 2024. And unless there are any questions or comments, I'll leave you with a little sizzle reel. And again, thank you so much for the opportunity to be here. You all have a wonderful evening. Oh, yes.
Mr. Ross.
One question. Okay, so if one wanted to go back and pull up this, the schedule, where would they find that?
You want to go to acansa.org. That's ACANSA.org. And our name comes from an Indian name that meant the southern place. So thank you for joining us in our southern place.
Thank you. Anybody else? Leslie, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you. I'm going to just leave you with a little sizzle
Okay,
reel.
got it coming on right now.
Need a little volume.
Yep. Turn it up a little bit, guys, back there. Can you turn it up? The volume? Thank you, Leslie. Appreciate it. It's been very successful for what now, 10 years? Is that what it is now? Good. So thank you very much. Appreciate it. Let's go.
All right, so we have no unfinished business. That moves us to consent agenda.
Consent agenda. Those accept, please.
All in favor, say.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Hang on, Ms. Ross.
Oh, I mean, yes, on all, I mean, aye or whatever, but there was just a question that I had that somebody had mentioned probably last month about, when we waive these on these vehicles for purchases, on the bidding because they're not on the state or the
They're
city
not state, so,
contract.
yeah, couldn't even find it, yeah.
Okay, so I guess their question was, can they not find one at least in Pulaski County or something? That way that, the taxes stay at home or whatever. So just throwing that out there.
Gotcha. Appreciate it. So we're accepted and filed.
Point, I don't know.
I think it's where the taxes are paid to where it's delivered to, like it is on the rest of them. So
Point
the
of
taxes,
delivery.
it's delivered to us.
Okay.
Bought in Little Rock, but I
Yeah.
bought my car in Little Rock, but I registered it here, so.
He paid taxes
I
in
paid
North
sales
Rock.
taxes for North Little Rock.
Okay,
Very good point.
that answers
Thank you, Diane. Where were we?
their question.
We have new business now, sir.
All right, I think we had it accepted. Okay, and filed. So,
You said move to, you said all in favor, say.
Aye,
We all said
aye. There you go. All in
but you
favor,
didn't
thank
say-
you.
You
And
didn't
then-
ask if there were any against.
I haven't got that for her. Ms. Ross raised her hand. So is anybody against this or in favor? Please raise your hand. If not, accept it. Thank y'all very much.
All
Appreciate
right,
it.
sir. All right, that moves to new
Thank you.
business, sir. And we have 2 cleanup liens.
All right, let's go ahead another one. Read it and read them both and I'll call a public hearing on those 2 if you don't mind. Is that
Yes,
right?
sir.
First, we've got
Huh?
a condemnation.
I'm sorry, I meant condemnations.
All right, give me the condemnations
fault.
then. Is R
It's a guy
24,
doing it.
182 and 183, is that what they'd be?
Yes, sir.
Please read them and then I'll call a public hearing. Thank you.
R24-182, 208 West 14th Street. R24-183, 607 West 17th Street.
Again, I'll convene a public hearing on those. Those wishes to come forward and speak for or against R 24, 182 and 183, please come forward. Their pictures are on the screen right now. Seeing none, I'll adjourn the public hearing. Please,
R24-182, Mayor Hartwick.
please.
A resolution declaring the secondary structure located at 208 West 14th Street in the city of North Little Rock to constitute a public nuisance and condemning said structures, providing a period of time for property owner to abate said nuisance.
Move for adoption.
Second.
Motion second.
Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Taylor?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Insulaco?
Yes.
R24-183, Mayor Hartwick.
Please,
A resolution declaring certain buildings, houses, and other structures located at 607 West 17th Street to constitute a public nuisance and condemning said structures, providing a period of time for property owner to abate said nuisance.
So move. Second.
Right. Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Taylor?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Insulaco?
Yes.
And now we have,
read the next 2, 184, and I'll convene another public hearing on, please.
yes, sir. R24-184, 29 Somerset Drive. R24-185, 4706 Atkins Street, AKA 4705 Haywood.
Let me convene a public hearing again for those wishing to speak for or against R 24-184 and R 24-185. Please come forward. Seeing none, I'll adjourn the public hearing. Please go forward. Please call.
R24-184, Mayor Hartwick.
Please.
A resolution certifying the amount of a cleanup lien to be filed with the Pulaski County Tax Collector against property located at 29 Somerset Drive.
So move.
Second.
Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Taylor?
Yes.
Robinson?
yes,
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Insulaco?
Yes.
R24-185, Mayor Hartwick.
Please.
A resolution certifying the amount of a cleanup lien to be filed with the Pulaski County Tax Collector against property located at 4706 Atkins Street, also known as 4705 Haywood Street.
So move.
Second.
Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Taylor?
Yes.
Robinson?
yes,
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Insulaco?
Yes.
R24-186, Mayor Hartwick.
I have to call another public hearing on this, if you don't mind. So those wishing to speak for or against, I'll convene a public hearing. Those wishing to speak for or against
Let him
one.
read it.
I'm about to. Art, go ahead.
Okay,
Read
sir.
it. I forget.
A resolution
Fast.
approving and certifying amount of liens to be filed with the Pulaski County Tax Collector against certain real properties as a result of grass cutting expenses and abatement for other nuisances.
Now convene a public hearing. Those wishing to speak for or against it, we're cutting grass, it looks like. Come forward. Those wishing to speak for or against it, please come forward. Seeing none, I'll adjourn this public hearing. Go ahead and read it and call it.
We've already called, just need a motion for adoption.
Move.
Adoption. Motion and second.
Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Taylor?
Yes.
Robinson?
yes,
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Insulaco?
Yes.
It moves us to ordinances, sir.
Please.
O2463, Councilmember Taylor.
Please call it.
An ordinance waiving section 7.2.3 of the zoning ordinance, ordinance number 9263, for certain real property located at 8900 Highway 165 in the city of North Little Rock, Arkansas, to waive landscaping requirements, waiving section 10.5 of the subdivision ordinance, ordinance number 7946, for the subject property to waive detention requirements, declaring an emergency first reading.
Move to suspend the readings.
second,
Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Taylor?
Yes.
Robinson?
yes,
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Insulaco?
Yes.
Motion adopt.
Ms. Ross.
On the waiving the trees, I do have some concern on that. I don't know how many or the reason why they're wanting to waive the trees. They can always pay the in lieu of.
Taylor?
I don't think they're here.
Oh, right there.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Please identify yourself, and did you understand the question, please?
No, sir. What was the question
Will
again?
you identify yourself, please, again? Tell your name. Give your name.
Mike Miller.
Mike, if you don't mind. The question was, go ahead, Ms. Ross. You were trying to waive, go ahead, Ms. Ross.
Yeah, by waiving these trees, I mean, you can pay an in lieu of fee, $400 per tree, just for the street trees. But then, is there some why do you need to waive the trees?
We plan on doing a landscaping there. The landscaping will include some trees, but most of it will be grass up front, and the rest of it will be concrete. And so those trees, if you put them in front up there, they'll block the view of the business that we're putting in there, especially as they get older. So we'd prefer not to put trees in there so the facility can be seen from the highway.
Okay, so we require this on any business, the trees. There's street trees all over the place. There's a Circle K not far from there. They've got their street trees, and that was in 2007. So I don't know if they were required to do it or they did what they were required to do. So I just don't understand why we would waive these, because that's never been a concern, is being able to see the business as far as planting street trees.
Do you understand the question, what she's saying?
No.
What she's saying is we've never waived bidding for trees because you can always see the business. Just because there's trees there, you can see the business. So I think the question is, how much are we talking about? Sean, are you back there? Come on up for me, please.
There is an illustration attached, but I don't know what that is. Sean will know.
Sean,
It's
did
got
you hear
some
the question
trees.
by Ms. Ross?
Yes. I'm sorry, I'm not able to answer why on it, but
Just
it'd
how
be a
many-
tree every 30 feet across the front, and looks like there's approximately 18 to 20 in the drawing. That's what they'd be asking to waive.
That many trees? 18 to 20 trees?
Is what their drawing is showing.
What?
And then there's probably a couple of parking lot shade trees, so there's probably about 20 total.
So back to it, Ms. Ross.
I have a concern because I'm on the tree board, and I want
I
some
know.
trees planted.
We're just
I mean,
asking questions.
So what-
that's a lot of trees.
Is this a special use, conditional use? What are we doing?
No, this is just straight.
To
This
be a
is-
straight, they're asking for a
Straight
waiver of the
There's-
Straight up
ordinance.
waiver,
Okay.
straight up waiver.
Not a special use associated with it.
All right.
It's just a straight
What do you want to do,
requirement.
Madam Ross?
You know, a lot of times, if you could say that you're gonna pay them in lieu of the tree board, I know Ms. Whitby's on the tree board too, is that, you know, that is a lot of trees, I understand that. And the tree board, you know, they could look at the situation too and say, you know,
You gonna split the difference, or
that's still a lot of trees.
it is what it is?
Is this a 3-pump station, unmanned station? Is that
Yes, it
correct?
is. Yes, it is.
Okay.
Who will be filling up there?
Primarily truckers. You know, it's for convenience, so the people, it's open 24, 7 days a week. We do have attendants that'll be there during the daytime for whatever. We also will sell lubricants out of there. And so if they need those facilities during normal working hours, which is typically 7 o'clock in the morning till 3:30 in the evening. But the other time it's unmanned, and it makes it, if they're 24/7, that's what the whole goal is so those truckers can in and out quite quickly.
Are any trees being removed?
Ma'am?
Are any trees being removed?
No, the whole place, before we bought the land, is pretty much been cleared.
Okay,
So
so
there's
they're
hardly
cleared.
any trees on the facility. There is a few in the very back, which is in a wetter area, and that will not be disturbed at all.
So the illustration was very green. Was that just grass?
Yes. Yeah, what we're trying to do is, you know, you gotta keep, you gotta make it look nicer. People don't wanna come in. So we like to have that grass out front, so it shows a green area. But quite frankly,
Yeah.
there is a large area of, pretty much.
Councilmember Ross? Illustration.
Yeah, I see, and I'm looking on the
So,
map here.
here's my question, would it,
Put a few trees out.
so grass will make it look nice, but wouldn't trees make it look nicer?
Well, we don't mind having trees there, but we don't want this kind of quantity. And when we get through with it,
Say that again?
we don't want this kind of quantity of trees, you know, because that's gonna be a lot of maintenance to take care of them.
There was 20.
How many do you want?
You know, when we get into it, to see what you're gonna do, we'll put enough trees in there to make it look good. But we don't want so much trees in there that it becomes a maintenance issue.
Well, we can't go with that. We gotta have a number.
Oh, you wanna know how many trees?
Beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
You know, if we put 10 trees in the whole thing, that's more than adequate. 25 doesn't make sense.
Okay, so we wanna do 10 trees and do 400 in lieu of for the rest?
He could do the in lieu of, or he could do, you know, you could put in 10 trees. It's up to you, you're the sponsor.
You good with 10?
On the in lieu, there's a ordinance that requires a process for that, and it has to go to the tree board first.
Okay.
And so,
Don't wait.
So what we could do right now, you could do the variance and say he could go with 10 trees and just leave it go with that. And go ahead and pass it. Okay?
I'm good with 10.
You good with 10?
More tree discussion?
We're good with that as well.
Good with 10?
okay, is there somebody that would like to
Make it a,
amendment
yes.
to say that the following section, on section 1, is hereby amended to reduce the total number of trees to 10 trees.
So move.
So there's a motion and it's on the amendment. Is there a second?
Second.
Ms. Robinson, second. All right, go ahead.
On the amendment, Ross?
Hold on. So section 1 is waiving the whole thing. So you're not waiving the whole thing, right? Okay. So you're just going to leave that portion, right? Right.
I read out what the amendment would be. It'd be that the ordinance, that section 7.2.3 is hereby amended to reduce the number
Okay.
of trees to 10 trees.
So the word waived is coming out, I guess is what I'm focusing on. Okay. Okay, good deal.
And there's an amendment on the floor and there was a second.
Motion second. Ross?
Yes,
Hamilton?
Yes.
Taylor?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris,
Yes.
Insulaco.
Yes.
Thank you.
Motion to adopt as amended.
So move.
Thank you very
So,
much.
Mr. Hamilton?
And,
If we're done with the street trees, I was gonna ask a question about the on-site detention.
I can answer. Go
Which,
ahead.
what kind of hardship is there that we should waive the, I mean, I don't understand. Thankfully, you.
Typically, items doesn't get this far at city council, but it's near the river. So the water naturally will run off into that pond, which will then run off right into the river. So due to its.
They're not gonna do anything that's gonna
No.
affect anybody else, and we're really confident about that.
Correct, and it's
I'm good
running
with
that
it.
direction already. So
Thank
when it
you.
rains, it runs right to the river.
I
So
appreciate
we're on a
that.
motion.
So it has natural detention.
Correct, it does not need it.
So we've got a motion to adopt as amended on.
I second,
okay. Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
yes.
Taylor?
Yes.
Robinson?
yes,
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Insulaco?
Yes.
On the emergency, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes,
Taylor?
Yes.
Robinson?
yes,
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Insulaco?
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you.
02464, Councilmember Robinson.
please call it.
An ordinance vacating and abandoning an easement on property located at 2700 River Road in the city of North Little Rock, establishing the easement on the subject property, declaring emergency, first reading.
Move to suspend the readings. Second.
Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
yes.
Taylor?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes,
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Insulaco?
Yes.
Height?
Hi,
I'm sorry, I apologize, he's not here.
He's still not here.
I didn't scratch that one.
It's okay, Jim, I promise
Too
you.
fast.
All right, where are we?
So move.
Motion made on the suspended rules, now we're voting.
Second.
Motion adopt. Second.
Yes, motion adopt.
So move.
Go ahead.
Ross?
There's
There
not.
was.
There was a motion
It was
to.
over here.
Hamilton?
No, I'm good. No, I have, no.
Yes,
I've got my
Ross.
hand raised.
Oh,
I'll
Ross.
say Yes.
Ms. Ross,
Do we have the right address on this?
they say they did, but
This
I
right
don't
address?
believe it, but they say,
That
I asked
part.
Sean earlier, and I've asked all of them.
Right there is the-
So, Sean, you're comfortable with this right address of being 2700 River Road after I called you?
At the moment, 2700 is the address of the cell tower, which has been assigned, that's the only building on the property. If we want to make it 2100, that would be approximate location where the trail starts. So, but either way, when they build new buildings on the property, the address is going to change to the appropriate 911 requirements.
The body of the ordinance has the legal description, and that's the meat of it, and what has legal impact.
Thank y'all. Thank you.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay, ma'am. You're recorded. Hamilton?
Yes,
Taylor?
Yes.
Robinson?
yes,
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Insulaco?
Yes.
On the emergency, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
yes.
Taylor?
Yes.
Robinson?
yes,
Baxter? Harris?
Yes.
Insulaco?
Yes.
So that concludes new business.
Doug, I overlooked you, but you're okay, right? I knew where it was going, right? Is it okay? Thank you, sir.
Right between the parking lot and the skate park.
Gotcha. All right, let's see, we're going to, hey, guess what? Public comments. I got Jennifer Phillips here. Ms. Phillips, come on up, please, ma'am. Identify yourself, please, ma'am, if you don't mind. You got 3 minutes, please.
Okay. Good evening, Mayor and council members. My name is Jennifer Phillips, and I'm from the Dixie community. Thanks for this opportunity. I'm standing before you in concern of our community. I am a retired veteran, and the Army sent me home on a compassionate to be with my father before I retired. So I came home in 2018, late 2018. 2019, Dixie community was hit with a flood. And I've been home, my father has since passed away, but I've been retired now for 4 years. So for the 2 years, when I got home about that flood, I was very concerned, and I spoke with Alderman Robinson, and she had been telling me that it's being worked on and different things of that nature. But it's been 6 years, and I haven't really seen much of anything done with the ditch, but it's overgrown. It don't take but a good 2 days rain now. It will fill that ditch up on us. And so I went to the courthouse the other week or so to pay taxes on my property. And I received a paper from them stating that that flood ditch had been sold. And so I don't know who would buy a flood ditch or even if there's what truth to that, but it came up that the Dark Holler LLC and the AP&L has a lot to do with the buying of this ditch. And so the ditch has not been cared for at all. We had Dixie Day on August 10th, and I had to text Alderman Robinson just to cut the weeds down that were growing outside of the fence that protects, people from falling in the ditch. So, and that did happen. Someone come out there and cut it down, but I also sent a letter to you, Mayor
I
Hartwick.
came by, I looked at it and called you, didn't I?
No, sir.
Yes, I did. Don't you remember us talking about the ditch?
No, sir.
Okay.
You
I talked to
had
someone, go ahead.
Dave Cook, I believe.
David Cook, okay,
He responded to my email and said that you had asked him to do so.
Okay.
And so he was giving me a lot of figures in the amount of like $377,000 work that's been done out there in the Dixie community from 2002 up until the present time I was speaking with him. But as I was riding around Dixie, I did not see $377,000 worth of work. Now, I do understand that equipment costs a lot to get out there and various things of that nature. But I'm sitting here with pictures on the back road of that flood. It's what we call the back road. I don't know what road y'all call it, but you all blocked that road off with a beautiful sign that said the Dixie community. But when you go past that sign, you don't see anything but messed up streets, unkept grass, grass growing in the flood ditch. I don't have the electronics to have everything on your screens this evening. But if you give me another opportunity, if I need to come back with something, I can do that so you all can see. But I can pass these pictures around to you to show you this is what our community is looking like. And this is over the 6 years that I've been there, back home. I've been gone for over 30-some years with the military serving our country. But this community has gone down. They come in and put in drains in that community, and instead of them coming helping us clean the drainages out, they made them so low to when it rains, you can't even go through there. Your car would hydroplane if you go through this particular street right here.
Ma'am, I understand you got 3 minutes, okay, please?
Pardon me?
You got 3 minutes, please.
Okay, well, I can be done because I think I've said enough to someone to either look at it or, search it or find something, and maybe, I can come back and maybe you all can give me an update or, what is, we're the taxpayers of the Dixie community in the North Little Rock that we can get done in our community on a regular basis, not just, come out there and give us figures of work that I truly don't believe been done.
Mayor, if you'll leave all the pictures,
Yes, ma'am.
He's got them right there.
I'll scan them and
Okay.
send them.
Oh, sure. And then you know what? I went on and as I went on down different streets, I took pictures of John F. Kennedy Boulevard. I know that's state and you got city, but however the money works, I don't know. But they're getting sidewalks that they didn't even need sidewalks. But I understand, the funding come out of several pots. It just ain't all for the North Little Rock Dixie community. But I just feel like Dixie community needs a little work too. Thank you for your time.
I appreciate you. Anybody else? If not, public
Mayor,
comments?
Holiday. We
I was
got a
about to
holiday
say,
coming
we
up.
got Labor Day coming up next Monday. So everybody be off. And I guess trash will be delayed one more time and sanitation will be picked up one more day late.
I've got
Yes, sir, Mr. Harris.
one comment.
Yes, sir.
And this is an ask, maybe Felicia, I don't know, but I do a lot of business on Pike Avenue. And I just keep noticing to this property to the left of the Circle K, the new Circle K, between 17th and 18th, it's just always, it's just always some trash there. And I just don't
Always.
figure that out.
Always.
What is that all about? I mean, I understand that, when somebody moves an apartment, we pick up some of their stuff, but there seems to be always, and today, if you look at today, there's just trash bags and, I just don't get it. And I don't know.
Did you pull over and pick any of them up? Or
No, I didn't.
Okay,
No.
That's the question I had.
But, maybe we need to tell Chief Tessin, I don't, Felicia,
Well, it's not
what do we
chief
need to
testing
do?
when you call about that. Felicia, come on up, please. You got
Can I just say
time.
something? Sanitation has a code office, their own code officer, so you would need to call sanitation.
And they go out there weekly picking up that crap. We've issued citations to them.
What is the deal?
But as soon as they pick up, they put another pile out there, and it's scattered. And
Mayor,
so-
I'm just bringing up the issue because something,
And so I don't know
Not right
if they're
is going
dragging
on
it in from someplace else. I don't know.
They need to find.
well,
Okay, anybody else? If not?
So move.
So move.
All right. Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton? Yes. Taylor? Yes. Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Here, Linda.
Harris?
yes.
Insulaco? Means adjourned.